Welcome to Trylons.
Trylons is a show where we eat food, drink, have a good time, and occasionally go to Japan.
Yeah.
And Virginia.
Like you do.
We do. We have with us Troy. And it was Troy's idea to do this. And can you tell us what the occasion is?
So, there's a time period in Japan known as Golden Week. It's basically a time period between April 25th and May 5th. And it's just a series of publicly observed holidays. Kind of like how we have federal holidays over here in America, where, government offices are closed, a lot of places just give their employees time off. It's just a whole week of nothing with them. It's like the most popular vacation time in Japan.
So July 4th, Labor Day, all those holidays just
Cram
right
in
in one.
Yeah, imagine all of that, but in 1 week.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I'd like a week off of work. I'll tell you
Yeah.
If you've ever seen any of those like koi-shaped flags in like anime or anything like that, that's what they're from. And
Sweet.
on that note, all of this is festival food.
Yes.
I like festival food. I've really only ever had American festival food, so this should be interesting.
So shall we begin?
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Okay.
What's first?
So first up we have takoyaki.
Takoyaki. What is takoyaki?
Gesundheit. That's what I'm gonna say.
You're gonna say that every time I say something in Japanese, aren't you?
Probably. No, I'm not that mean.
Okay, so takoyaki is basically it's a pancake batter,
Mm-hmm.
and in the center of it is octopus.
And I have never had octopus.
I've had octopus, but it's at a sushi place. This is gonna be interesting. They look like hash browns.
Yeah.
And what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to put this takoyaki sauce on it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's supposed to be like a sweet sauce, right?
It's kind of savory. I looked up like a recipe to make it from home, and it's kind of like Worcestershire sauce. There's like a noodle soup base in there.
Oh, okay.
It smells a lot like Worcestershire sauce.
I have no problem with
That
this.
smells amazing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that smells fantastic.
All right, so let me get this plated, and then you guys are gonna try it.
Sweet. If I remember correctly, I liked squid. Is that what's in it?
I just completely made a fool of myself.
Wait, what is it that the Japanese say before they eat?
Itadakimasu. It basically says, thank you for this meal.
Thank you for this meal because I'm not gonna try that.
No. We're gonna do this properly.
Itadakimasu!
Itadakimasu.
Itadakimasu.
Close enough.
I'm bad with languages, y'all.
Yeah, see?
I got mine. Come
Tink. That's pretty good.
on. We'll go for another.
Jenna was right. He said octopus kind of tasted like mushroom.
Yeah.
It's
it
very
really
meaty.
Consistency. Mm-hmm.
It's not quite like other things with tentacles, like if you've had calamari. It's not quite
Which I
like
do
that. It's not quite like that. It's got a little bit more weight to it. It's a little bit more dense.
Yeah.
And it's very tough meat. If you ever had octopus, it's kind of a tough meat. Like, I mean, you have to use your jaws in order to eat
Yeah,
it.
definitely.
But I really like it though. It's really neat. I mean,
I can put that
Yeah.
sauce on anything.
it is. It tastes exactly like Worcestershire sauce. It's got a little bit of a sweet tang to
Yeah.
it.
Tang is what I would call
Yeah.
it. Like tangy
Yeah,
Worcestershire.
tang.
Worcestershire sauce.
Now, I will preface this, none of this is handmade. I'm not that talented. These were all bought from a Japanese market about 15 minutes away from here.
But you know what the food is. That's
Yeah.
it's impressive
He's like,
to me.
I don't cook, I just know stuff.
So, the last time I had it, it had spicy Japanese mayo on it as well.
That would be good. I can
It was
definitely see that.
pretty
being
good.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm not a huge fan of spicy stuff, so we'll set this aside, even though you guys would probably love to eat more of it.
Yeah.
But you'll probably want to do the palate cleanse, or the drinks after these, which will be our next thing, which is
Straight up fish cakes. Just kidding.
taiyaki.
Yeah, they look like.
So, yeah, if you want to get a better shot of that.
Sorry, I just wanted to.
It's a little fish.
They are actual little fish. The part of the word yaki is basically is to mean a style of cooking.
Mhm.
So teriyaki
Smells like
is a style of cooking that has to do with the sauce that is
Oh, okay.
used. Yakisoba is cooked noodles. Soba is their name for buckwheat noodles.
Okay.
It's filled with a very traditional Japanese sweet, red bean paste.
Which I had. You've had it?
I
Or is-
believe I have.
Okay.
Yes.
I really like red
We
bean.
go to sushi places.
Yeah.
I like sushi.
Red bean is really good, and it's like a pancakey kind of exterior.
Yeah, it's red bean paste, for those who haven't had it, it's a very earthy taste. Kind of compare it to dark chocolate almost. It's not quite like super sweet, but you get that sweetness from it.
Yeah, it's a very subtle sweet,
Yeah.
Let's try it. I'll say we're talking about.
but not bitter like dark chocolate.
Yeah.
I
Krista
have
has a-
very mixed feelings about this.
I like red bean paste. The thing is, I've had it in those in the buns, the really steamed buns,
Yeah.
and they were like warm, like extremely warm. I bet it would taste even better if they were still like piping hot.
Oh yeah.
But
Normally in festival stands, these are actually like fried on the spot,
Yes.
so they come straight out of a fryer.
yeah,
The thing that I have not an issue with is these remind me of like sweet potatoes, where it's like the texture kind of gets
red
me.
bean is a lot like sweet potato.
Yeah.
Now,
That's why I love it. I'm sorry, off camera, guys, distracted you. That makes so much sense now.
Yeah.
Because you love it. And I mean, I've tried it, but usually the ones that we get, the bean paste, it's a lot smaller of a pastry.
Yeah.
So I don't quite get the texture as much. I just get the flavor.
This
Whereas
does have a lot in it.
this
Red
has
bean.
a lot, and I'm getting the texture. So it's like it tastes good, but I'm getting the bean texture in my mouth.
Yeah.
It's just like
so it's not right here.
yeah, this is weird.
Okay.
So I think it's good.
Yeah, it's good.
With red bean paste, it's kind of
Yeah, I can
it's an
like,
acquired
I
taste
wanna
for
see what it
sure.
looks like.
Yeah, it's this very
yeah.
dark paste sort of thing.
Almost like fig.
Yeah.
Looks like fig.
It's
Yeah.
not sugary sweet, and it's not like a cream that you would expect it to be. I mean, because it literally is just beans, so I can like see the skin of the beans, and that's what's kind of messing with my head.
We're gonna switch to our drinks. So, for Krista, because she likes tea, I brought her a tea from Teavana, which you can go and get if you have a Teavana near you.
Yeah. Near you.
This is the Sakura Allure green tea from Teavana.
Oh yeah, that's good.
And I did sweeten that with their Belgian rock sugar.
Belgian rock sugar. What else does it taste like? For those who aren't sitting here and
Yeah.
tasting it.
Sorry.
She was like, I don't
Yeah, please tell us.
Yeah, no, I don't care. It kind of reminds me of almost like a passion kind of tea, where it's kind of got like those fruit highlights with like a flower kind of highlight to it. It's really really good, and it'd be one of those that would be pretty sweet even without the sugar added to it.
Plus, it's a green tea, so you have all those health benefits,
Benefits,
the
so-
antioxidants and stuff like that.
Unfortunately, it is the green tea part that I don't like. I guess I just don't like tannins, which
Sure.
are in black and green tea.
It doesn't taste like a very stereotypical green tea. Try it.
Try just a tiniest little baby sip.
No, it's not. It doesn't.
Yeah.
It's good.
Not something you drink
Heard it
often.
here, folks.
We have found the tea that Toast can drink.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's really really good, really really sweet. It's kind of hard to pick out the different notes that denote it as different, but it's still a very very good tea. If you
It is like a
sweet
really
teas.
kind of muted Kool-Aid.
Yeah, it really is. So I like it though. It's
So the
really
next
good.
thing we're gonna try is kind of a festival thing, but it's also just kind of a Japan thing. Soda.
Soda.
I love these.
So this is Ramune, which is actually the origin of the name is because of lemonade.
Oh, okay, that concerned me for a minute. I was picturing like a ramen, like.
I bought this one. This is the original lemonade flavor.
Neat.
Toast is going to try that one.
Okay.
This is melon flavored Ramune.
I have no
So-
problem with this.
For those who have never seen Ramune, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get this in the shot, but there is, right underneath this this label here is a marble. I need to lower that down some. There's a marble right here. that marble is what keeps all the soda from coming out all at once, I believe. There's always been theories about what the marble actually does for it, but part of it is you have to push down this thing onto the marble in order to drink the soda. And it's always a challenge to see people do it, so I'm gonna make these two do it.
Test the strength right here.
There's probably an audio spike here, so apologies to future Krista.
Hey, future Krista.
There we go!
How's it going?
Toast wins.
This is
Come on, Article.
Yours, I think, yours is also more difficult because
Mine.
Toast had a lip on the end of it.
Yeah, definitely.
So you have the more difficult brand.
yeah, it's a pain, ain't it? So I just want to take the thing out and then try to plug it down that way.
There we go.
Yay.
Have
And
at
you see
it.
the little marble in the middle.
Yep, now you can see the.
Oh,
See if we can get that in shot.
the marble is chilling right in the middle where the bottle is shaped weird.
It's like they're waving to each other.
Yeah.
Ah, so there you go.
Yeah.
So melon and
Lemonade
Lemonade.
flavor.
My struggle with these has always been kind of the American struggle of there's not enough.
we just shove flavor into our stuff.
Yeah, like I want more.
Japanese portion sizes for everything are
Very small.
pretty small.
Yeah. This is good. It's not very lemonade-y. I feel like it's if you were to mix Sprite and lemonade.
That's fair.
Yeah, and it's good. I like that.
The one
It's like bubbly lemonade.
I don't typically drink soda, but I will drink strawberry ramenade. Ramenade.
That one's really good.
That one's really
That one's
good.
really good.
This one's sweeter, but again, it's kind of like a muted sweet where it's not punch you in the face with sugar or anything like that. It kind of reminds me of like a Jolly Rancher, the sweeter Jolly Rancher. This is good too, but yeah, it's definitely a very different kind of flavor. I'm trying to figure out the flavor because, like I said, that reminds me of a Jolly Rancher. This one,
I feel like that one is, like I said, like a Sprite and lemonade, but not as strong on either end.
I don't even taste like a lemon to it at
Yeah.
all. I
like
taste
it.
I don't taste it like a citrus.
I'm honestly not sure what the original flavor is, but considering it was originally supposed to be lemonade,
Yeah.
that's my best guess.
I'll say it almost kind of tastes more like a cotton candy-ish kind of taste. Like if you didn't have flavor to cotton candy, that's kind of what it tastes like to me, like a
Just
bland
kind of
cotton
sweet?
candy. Yeah, just kind of overall sweet.
Okay.
Almost more vanilla-y
Yeah.
than
Lemony?
the lemony. Yeah, I mean it's
This
so
one-
good.
Tastes like honeydew lemon,
Yeah.
and honeydew lemon is the best.
Okay, so the next thing that we're gonna do that's proper festival food is a very traditional thing, and when I first had it, I was weirded out. So we have
That's always great to hear.
mitarashi dango. So-
Dango.
Mitarashi dango. So dango itself is basically a rice ball with
I thought it was
sweet
a
mochi
bad guy in
rice.
Zelda.
Yeah, me too.
Didn't know. I'll be here all week.
No. It's said that this particular way of doing dango came from the mitarashi tea house in Kyoto, Japan. So basically it's the sweet mochi cakes with a sort of sweet soy sauce glaze over top of them. This is why I said it was weird. It's
Yeah.
savory but sweet at the same time.
Interesting.
My mouth wants to know what to think before I.
That's
Eat
the
stuff.
best way to put it. And it's also said that there's usually between 3 and 5 dango on the skewer, and when there's 5, it's said to represent the human body, head, and each of the 4 limbs.
Interesting.
And
This
it
is 4,
legit
so he
looks
had
like
no head.
eyeballs. Legit looks like eyeballs.
Let's eat eyeballs.
Yeah, let's eat the eyeballs.
Now mochi and dango are very chewy.
Are these served hot usually?
I'm not entirely sure. Both times that I've had them, when I got them from the markets, they were in a freezer section, and we just let them thaw out.
Okay.
but one would. I don't think dango are typically cooked. They're pounded into shape. So the glaze might be hot, but
I'd say if the glaze was hot, that'd be really good.
I'll say this is oddly good.
like I said, it's one of those things that you're like, I don't know what to think,
So
but I'm gonna keep eating.
the sauce on it is like soy sauce, but also kind of
Much
sweet.
Sweeter, yeah.
Yeah. And then like the mochi, if you guys have had mochi, it's gooey and sweet
Really?
also.
It's also very chewy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I it is weird, but not in a bad way.
So, yeah, you can like see where the bite is. It's very kind of got like gummy characteristics to it. It's very interesting.
Yeah. It's kind of if you mixed a gummy bear with a marshmallow.
Yeah.
As far as texture, and then you just put soy sauce on top of it.
Sweet
Yeah.
soy sauce. It's
Yeah.
very weird because my brain associates like soy sauce with like Chinese food and that type of thing, and I'm like,
Alright.
weird.
The last thing that I'm gonna bring to you guys is actually not traditionally festival food,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just something really nice that Japan has kind of made a thing. And I
Okay.
figured it's a good way to wrap up this episode.
That works for me.
So what we have is Mochi Ice Cream. So, in the same sense that you guys just had dango,
Uh-huh.
actually I was gonna use that one.
There we go.
So, Mochi Ice Cream is the same concept as the daifuku I mentioned, where it's that chewy mochi outside with red bean paste in the center,
Mm-hmm.
but instead it's ice cream in the center. So in this case, it's vanilla flavored ice cream. They also have green tea, red bean. Another one that I saw them try to do not like was black sesame.
They're like eggs.
They're packaged a little bit like eggs, yeah. And these actually come off in sections, so I will have one with you since there are 3 in a section.
Sweet.
So,
Let's try this.
yeah, I get to do the thing.
It's like a ball of ice cream.
Yeah. Looks like a dough around it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the mochi.
Yeah. So it's got, if you've had mochi, it's got that gummy, almost what I say, half a gummy bear, half a marshmallow.
Yeah, flavor.
Taste to it or flavor to it, and then inside it's just a
Vanilla
vanilla ice cream.
That's really good.
Mhm.
I like that a lot.
And then they have a dusting of rice flour on top of it,
Yeah.
or on the outside of it rather, which helps to keep it give it something to grip onto.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I really like that. I mean, the vanilla and the mochi flavoring that it has, what little it has, really go together quite well.
Mm-hmm.
Not to mention, it's an easier way. I bet they had to do this in order to be able to eat ice cream over there since they only eat with chopsticks.
You know what this kind of reminds me of? I can't really place why. Ice cream sandwiches.
It's because the ice cream is very firm, rather
Yeah.
than it's kind of like a hard serve instead
Yeah.
of like a soft serve out of a machine.
Well, and it's easy to eat
It's
too.
that same. It's that
on
same
the on-the-go
concept where,
concept,
like,
yeah.
you know, you give the ice cream sandwich to the kids because they can just,
Yeah.
instead of having to get a spoon and make a mess everywhere.
No, I want
It's
an
kind of like the
ice
same
cream
idea.
sandwich.
Yeah.
That's all I got, guys.
Awesome.
Thank you so much for joining us, Troy, and for taking us on this. What's the word?
Journey to Japan.
Journey to Japan.
I think they call it a flight in like with beer and spirit and stuff like
the
that.
Japanese flight. And I was trying to
Festival
think-
flight.
So say, when you
Yes.
take your taste buds on tour? There's like a particular word for.
You know what she's talking about?
I do not.
Nope.
If you guys celebrate Golden Week, let us know. And let us know what you do and what you eat. Because that would be pretty cool. I want to know if any of our, viewers participate in Golden Week.
And if I can just have a completely shameless plug for a moment.
Plug away.
Good.
So a lot of what I do is actually educational writing.
Mhm.
So I'll do informational talks at conventions all over the East Coast about anime, video games, Japanese culture, that sort of thing.
We couldn't tell that you like to educate or anything like that. No, we couldn't tell that at all with this video.
I'm the editor for a site called studyofanime.com, where we post all sorts of informational articles in that kind of line. I've been doing a weekly series called Beyond the Bugmen. It's an analysis of the Kamen Rider live-action TV series that's very popular in Japan. I post those articles every Friday morning at about 9 a.m. EST. If you want to go check it out, it's www.studyofanime.com.
Definitely. If you would like to follow us, we are on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and you can find just exactly what we're called on the end card.
And like we said, if there's anything else you'd like to see us try, either international or just other random stuff around here, you can let us know that in the comments below, or like you said, on any one of our socials. You can also hit the notification bell if you'd like to see the next video that comes out. We do post randomly, and they're not always, you know, the most hip thing that's coming out. Sometimes we like to do things like this because they're fun.
But they're always entertaining.
Oh,
Yeah, definitely.
they are always special, that is for sure, too. At the end of the day, I'm thinking the most important thing is that you guys enjoy your Golden Week and keep on trying stuff.
And chopstick people.
Chopstick. I didn't think we'd do that.
That was fun.
Yeah, thank you so much, Troy. That was fun.
No problem. Like, this is the first time I've been on the proper camera setup, so I was kind of nervous, actually.
Oh,
It is a
you
little-
did great.